Yeah, I realized a bit too late that I've been building Mountaineer, so I'll have to fix this mistake. Hello, viewers. Dan who builds Mountaineers here, and welcome to another episode of my Serbian World Conquest in the Grand Campaign mod. This episode I'm not really sure what I'm planning on doing. I guess just preparing for the eventual war with the Allies and perhaps starting it up. But before we continue, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons for more content. I have received new ministers, which is a very nice thing, but unfortunately I can't change the armaments minister and he isn't the best one out there. Also, I've only noticed now that Free City of Danzig exists, so let's just remove that, shall we? I just noticed that I can enact this event, and that land fortification production bonus is looking very beautiful and needed. More friggin' fascists. Well then, didn't know that Josip Broz Tito had anything to do with this. So I have finally researched early tanks, and you know what that means. Well, that's a pretty interesting result of an election. So I found this event that I can enact, which puts Milan Stojadinovic as my head of government, but he's already my head of government. So I don't need two of them. Well, I mean, a second one won't be too bad. That 5% I see is pretty beautiful. Well, looks like my puppet Italy has declared war on Ethiopia and they have no troops on the border, so good going, Italy. So despite everything, it seems that Italy has won the war against Ethiopia, which is awesome. It looks like Spain is finally in their civil war, and that gives me an idea of sorts. We can try to fight a war with them and attempt to navally invade them. Yugoslav Radical Union, huh? Well, why not, I guess. Luckily, I have managed to land in Spain and I'm going to start testing out these new tanks of mine. And let's fight nationalist Spain as well. Just for... wow, Germany also landed. Well, luckily nationalist Spain has agreed to be my puppet, and I wanted them to become one, so this is quite awesome. While I'm having my little excursion in Spain, Japan declared war on China again, and why is nationalist China Marxist? This just does not make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, sure, why not? We're friends, right? And just like that, the Spanish Civil War has been won by me and with of Franco's help. So, who annexes them? Oh wait, where's their remaining capital? I mean, someone has to annex them, right? Ah, finally. Spanish Civil War is over with. Now I'm starting to get destroyed. As I wanted to say, these tanks, I like how they acted. They're quite powerful, but they don't work particularly well without any brigades. The part is that I can place 2 brigades on these tanks, so I'll think of something. Wow, Japan is doing quite amazing against China. They encircled like 4 pockets there. Though I'm curious to see if the Japanese AI will pull through. It is a bit unfortunate that I didn't get this event before, but 10% in industrial capacity production bonus is very strong. I do have two strategies on how to fight with Russia. I'm thinking of perhaps blitzing from northern Prussia and into Galicia and try to encircle as many divisions as I can, or I can just break into Petrograd first and then try to get to Moscow, encircle it and destroy the divisions, though I think I'm going to go with the very first plan. Because if they'll have no divisions, then that means that this war will be extremely easy. Well, I guess I'm as ready as I will ever be against the Allies, so let's declare war on France and now on Luxembourg. Oh boy, this is gonna be very fun. Well, here is the very first encirclement. Probably not super impressive, but an encirclement nonetheless. There go 11 divisions, along with 13. And here is the Battle of Tannenberg 2.0. Honestly, these three encirclements just show how doomed the Russian army is already. Since I will need as much help as I can get in this whole war, I'll be slowly liberating nations. Well, it looks like the French are just geniuses and allow themselves to be encircled extremely easily, though I do hope those Dutch divisions hold there while I fight here. Well, good news is that Latvia, Estonia and Belarus have also joined the fight. And it is also time to make Ukraine a thing. Beautiful. This manpower that I'll get from all these newly liberated countries will come in quite handy against fighting Russia, who honestly is not particularly ready to fight anymore. I also think that attacking Turkey will be a pretty nice idea, since it will allow us to go through the Middle East, plus I don't really have much to do in Europe, besides the British, of course. Well, I guess it didn't really take that much to convince Turkey to be my puppet. Also, I'm quite surprised I haven't shot Nicholas for this yet. Oh boy, I like invading Britain when no one's guarding their coasts. Ah, it looks like Germany has also gotten to Dover with me. So I guess we'll get to share? Well, thankfully this whole island is now mine. I puppeted England and Scotland. So now I guess there's just only one big player left in this game that I have to beat. And another one bites the dust. Fortunately, Afghanistan is going to do so quite soon. I really do like how, after destroying these units, Afghanistan is trying to wipe peace with me. Oh, well, Japan just decided to Pearl Harbor the United States of America. So now we are... Yeah, Japan's fighting the Allies and me. We are fighting the Allies and United States of America separately. So, in a sense, this is a three-way world war, which is quite nice, I guess. The only real chance of victory that I see for myself is trying to quickly rush into mainland USA while they're still preparing, but I'm not quite sure if this is going to work. Well, luckily, that little plan of saving the UK is out of the picture for now. So for my first target, I'm going to fight Colombia. Oh man, it's the man, the myth, the legend, Tito. And he's a pretty alright tech team for doctrines. So, hooray! Oh boy, look at this, I can annex the Russian Empire. Well, I guess it's time to liberate them. So this is going to be... Okay, what did they get and didn't get? See, they got Georgia, didn't get parts of the Caucasus, and they didn't get parts of Central Asia as well. So I guess I'm going to have to go on a liberating spree of sorts. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to take Venezuela as well, to make Gran Colombia. Well, it looks like Japan has officially beaten China, so this will make for a pretty interesting game, at least until the point where USA decides to start nuking people. That's when it's over. And there we go, Greater Colombia is now a thing. So now I'm going to rush the Panama Canal, and Panama itself, obviously. Honestly, I have never seen this before, but Japan actually invaded friggin' Alaska. Well, good on you. Keep doing that and distracting them for me. This looks extremely ugly. I should do something about this. Okay, this hole has been plugged up. Now I have to deal with this somehow. So it looks like the United States of America is already a bit too much to fight, so I'm just going to build land forts and infrastructure in these areas to try to bleed the American army dry and just fend them off. Look at me, I'm the superpower now, and I think I'll end the episode off here. I managed to build up for World War II, and World War II has started. As you can see, we have made a lot of progress in Europe, basically took most of Africa, and we are slowly taking all of Asia. Of course, the United States of America is giving me the most trouble. So, I guess I'll just start building up nukes to destroy them. Well, the strategy that I'm going to use is just nuke an army. Well, try to nuke this army, take it as quickly as possible, and encircle this remaining army. So I hope this works, and I hope all of you have enjoyed this episode. So until next time, goodbye viewers, and have a nice day.